The fun people are here.
Cody's like, I'm gonna hit record after. Hi guys. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. Welcome to we're in May, right? May. Okay, May. Super excited, and thank you guys for jumping on because I know that we have our big Zoom, so you're gonna be on for a little bit tonight. So I know that's a lot of your time. But I'm super excited about this because I feel like we should do an admin Zoom a little bit more often instead of just the chat, so we can all kind of be on the same page, because honestly, you guys were all chosen to be admins for a reason. And I feel like it's been a while since we all kind of got together and got to see each other's faces. I know I do talk to some of you individually, but I think this is a good way for us all to kind of get on the same page. So again, I'm super excited that you guys are on. Make sure your team is on if you're having to message them to get on the big Zoom tonight, because that will be awesome. The more people that show up, they go up. But first and foremost, hold on. Let me grab this really quick. Hold on. Yes, I just said that. Can you guys still see me when I turn off the screen?
No.
Oh. Okay, so first thing is first. We have had a few people that have left us recently for other MLMs. A lot of you might be friends with them, and you know what, guys? This is my take on it. Maybe this wasn't the right one for them, or maybe, you know what, they were ready to move on. And I am never going to judge anybody or disfriend anybody because they left It Works or left my team. Because you know what? At one point, they were a part of our team, and we loved them dearly. So if it was their time to move on, it's okay. Let them move on. When I'm not going to be okay with it is if they do start poaching the team, and they start reaching out to you. That's when I'm kind of need to say something. I haven't seen any of that happen yet. So again, guys, feel free to be friends with the people. If you see them leaving, it's okay. You know what? We wish them luck. And that's that. Does anybody else have anything that they want to say on that? And do you guys need to know who's left?
It would be nice to know, but everybody should have their friends set to only you can see your friends.
Mm-hmm.
There's no coaching possible at that point.
That would be a great thing to post on the page, Karen, so we can tag and share with our teams.
Okay.
Because we haven't talked about that in a while, but yes, I'm glad.
Yeah, how to make your friends list private. I mean, and it's sad. We don't want to sit there and think that they're going to poach our team or your friends, but it happens. It does
not just
happen.
their team; they do it to you as well.
Exactly. So for those of you wanting to know. Oh,
one point on that. Like, I think it's really important to not burn the bridges,
mm-hmm.
Because, okay, different people have different reasons for leaving, staying, going, whatever. But if you unfriend somebody, if you shut somebody out because they decided to leave this business, especially to go to another one, then what happens when they want to come back?
Mm-hmm.
If you have shunned them, then why would they want to join your team?
Yep.
We're in this for the friendships, and if we're really friends, then we won't shun people. We'll, no matter what choices you make, we want you to do whatever's best for you at all times.
Oh, yep. I don't even know who it is yet, but I don't plan on blocking them, getting rid of them. Mine is set to, I only see who my friends are. They can see their mutual friends still.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know any different because it's been like that for years. But they won't know one way or the other. They just can't poach from my friends. They can try me, and I'll say, "Oh, that's so sweet." But I don't burn bridges that way unless they become a problem.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing.
I've seen people do it from comments too.
Yeah.
I can easily that crap off and delete comments. I don't have a problem with deleting comments and then telling them, hey, I
had to try my phone sweating.
Don't make me block you.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just watching. I'm obviously going to watch. We've had Kelly Harrison left us for Thrive. Kat's had somebody from her team that was part of the team at one point. Miss Nancy left for Thrive, and Nikki had mini leave for Thrive. So those are the 3 that I know of, that we know of so far. So again, just, keep an eye. You never know, but just keep an eye. But don't burn that bridge, because you never know. And if any of you
to that company, especially you guys, I mean, it's hard when we have our friends go there, but they're trained to go after it works people. So just be careful. Like, it sucks. Like, Rachel and I have been in this for so long, and there are people that were such close friends to us that we thought would never do this. Like, for me personally, Kelly Harrison and Minnie are like breaking my heart still. And as much as you love them, they are being told by their company to specifically go after It Works people because we're good. So
You're not lying. That's true. Minnie actually was talking to me about it, because I was actually pretty frustrated at first, because for the longest time she actually talked crap about it, and I was like, well, I'm support you, but I need time to process this, because I just don't understand. I'm just confused, and she started telling me that the girl that signed her up was actually messaging her for 6, 7, 8 months straight, talking to her about this. And then she started talking crap about it. And then the girl kept messaging her. So that kind of goes to show you too, when it comes to following up, you really don't want to aim for other people that are in another company, which I thought was crazy, because she was already doing her thing. But this girl kept following up. And I mean,
got in the head, and they're like, oh,
yeah.
You know what? I'm not doing that good right now, so I'm going to try something else.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. And yeah, I was frustrated at first, but like I told you guys, it's just something you basically got to get over. It's going to happen no matter how high up in the business you are. You just got to move on. And I mean, it's honestly going to happen, and it could be your best friend. But, don't burn the bridges between that friendship just because of that, unless they're trying to burn it themselves after they move on.
I mean, in common courtesy, guys, I mean, if any of you guys ever decide to leave, no, I'm kidding. Common courtesy would be just message the person or message your upline and be like, hey, you know what? I love you guys, but this just isn't the right thing for me. That would be kind of the best way to do it. So that way we're not like, well, what the heck? Okay, so we're going to move on to a different topic, though, because we only got like 10 more minutes. Next topic really quick. We are no longer doing Sundays. We're basically just going to be sharing the Mark's Live on the team page every Sunday. That's just going to be the best way to do it. Kat and Danielle have graciously stepped up. They've asked to help to take over, because I think they saw a little tweak going for me and Courtney. Just a little like, but Kat and Danielle have stepped up and asked to take over Monday. So we will be starting Mondays at 8:30 instead of 8:45, since we are no longer doing Sundays. Which for me, you know what, guys? Hustle bustle on Sunday with Marks as you're watching the live call. Monday is game time. And the cool thing is that they're going to be doing the little mini power hour, but it's simple tasks, and they're not going to be talking the whole time while we're listening to the call. Yay! Does anybody want to say anything on that? Kat?
I just want to say, Danielle and Kat are taking over, and we're so appreciative for them, but we don't want them to get to the point where me and Rachel started getting to, so they will sometimes be reaching out to you guys to see if you guys can lead on a Monday if they both have something come up, or they both are just kind of needing, a little breather. So
don't be afraid to volunteer.
Yeah, and do not be afraid to volunteer. Like Nikki, Allie, I know both of you guys have stepped up numerous times and just said, hey, I want to do this. Like, we love that, you guys. We need it, honestly. Like, we really
needs it. It's not just the people that are stepping up. Like, the whole team needs to know that it's not just 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 people, leading. It's everybody. We each have our teams, and even if you don't have anybody underneath you, it's important that like the people around you know that you don't have to have a specific rank to step up and be a leader. You don't have to have like seniority or anything within the business to inspire others. Like you can be day one and have fresh ideas and bring it to the table. Like, we all need it.
I had more ideas when I first started than I do now.
Get stuck in a
I like the fresh ideas from people. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that's so true. And two, I mean, it's just gonna help you grow as a leader and a person and a business owner in this. And it's just gonna make you attract other people to your business. So there's nothing negative about people stepping up and wanting to take lead on some things. So we look forward to seeing all of you guys. We appreciate everyone stepping up. Danielle and Kat, this past couple weeks have been such a lifesaver for me and Rachel. We probably wouldn't be here right now if they wouldn't have. We probably would put a gun to my head. So
Yeah, like that switch.
Danielle, is there anything you wanted to say about like stepping up and your team's watching you and stuff like that?
Yeah, like don't ever forget, like, you know, yes, everything that you do, your team do. So if you're wondering why your team isn't doing something, put yourself first and say, well, am I doing that? Like, my team's not enrolling. Okay, but you are, right? Like, my team's not asking questions. Okay, but you are, right? You know, like, you can't ask them to do something that, you know, you're not doing yourself. So if they don't see you posting, if they don't see you active in, you know, groups or, you know, asking questions or on the chat or on Zooms and meetings and stuff like that, they're not going to do it either. You know, they're going to follow the leader. You know, think about what we did when we first started. So, you know, just be a good representation for your team because they're going to do whatever you do.
True statement.
I love that. And kind of like piggybacking off of that, like I know you guys all have your individual team chats and I love seeing you guys lead on there and post on there. It's awesome. Just something to kind of bring back to light. The team page is kind of like Rachel's and I's big team chat because we obviously have a huge team and we couldn't have all of you guys on one chat, right? And most of y'all's team chats, we're both in there and we are sitting there commenting every day, trying to pump up your team, like pouring in love, you know, congratulating people, pushing them, exciting you. So just imagine sometimes how it feels like for me and Rachel when we spend this time building this team page, writing these posts to help your people, and no one comments on it. It kind of hurts our feelings a little bit, even if you guys are copying and pasting it and putting it in your chat. So, I mean, that's awesome. I still want you to copy and paste it and put it in your chat, but maybe on the team page, take like 2 seconds to be like, this is going to be good. Can't wait for this. So excited. Because it just imagine how it looks like for a newbie that gets added to that page and is scrolling and they see these awesome posts, but there's literally like no comments or there's no crickets. Because if they're not on your team, they probably, and even if they are on your team, they probably haven't seen what happened in your team chat when that was posted because that was so far back. You know what I mean? So if all of the admins can just like take 2 seconds, no matter if it's me or Rachel or Kat or Danielle or Allie or Nikki or Ken or anybody, whoever's posting on the team page, give that post some love because other people, even not admins, are going to see that post and they're going to see all these comments and they're going to get pumped up and they're like, okay, I need to read this. I need to watch this Zoom. I need to learn this tip. You know what I'm saying? Because the page has been like crickets lately and it's like stabbing my heart. So that's all I want to say about that.
Well, on that note, guys, I mean, this is going to be, I mean, we'll see how some of you guys take this, but, you know, we want to see something being posted every day, whether it's a motivational quote, whether it's a YouTube video that's like, yes, this made me like, whatever it may be, a tip, whether it's team, whether it's loyal customers or something. What?
I have a whole list. Do you want me to read it?
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Or do you want me to explain? Do you want to explain what we're doing first?
Okay, so I'm going to explain what we're doing first.
Okay.
We need more posting on the page. We don't need 15 posts a day. So, but we also, for the last few months, guys, well, 4 months, we've gone, okay, you know what, when you guys have a really good tip, feel free to post it on the page. Or when you see something really good, feel free to post it on the page. And that kind of hasn't been working. And I get it. We're all busy. We all have a life and stuff like that. And, you know, I didn't feel like assigning days was going to work, but guess what? I'm kind of realizing that assigning days helped me when I was doing posts on Nicole's page on Sussex Slayers and Road to Diamond and all the other pages, because I was like, okay, I have a really good idea. I'm going to go ahead and post it today. Or I'm going to save it for my day. I'm going to schedule. We have a way you can schedule posts, guys. Schedule posts on the on a day. So what we're going to do is we're going to schedule days. You're going to have a group that you're in to go ahead and do that. I'm going to let Courtney kind of take over and go a little bit more into details about that. But I know at first you guys are probably like, dang it, I don't know if I want to do that, but it's going to be a little bit easier, I promise.
Yeah,
Courtney, take it away.
it's also too trial and error, you guys. Like, you guys know we're just trying to figure out what the best thing is for our team and all of us working together. I mean, it takes a lot to work together fluidly, and obviously the Google Calendar didn't really work, so we're not doing that anymore. Don't worry about
No Google Calendar.
So,
We love you, Kat, for the idea, but
yeah, there's just too many of us, and not everyone can wrap their head around it. So these are the scheduled days for admin posts, okay? Monday, we've got Kat and Nikki Turner. Tuesday, we've got Rachel, Karen, and Melissa.
oh, on Tuesday? Sorry, I thought it was Thursday. Is it Thursday or Tuesday?
Your
Am I
Tuesday.
Karen, sorry, Tuesday.
Wednesday, it's me, Tracy, and Allie. Thursday is Danielle, Andrea, Harvey, and Christy. Friday is Miranda, Tiffany, and Shelly. Saturday is Mandy, Allie, and Jen. Sunday is Jenny, Penny, and Patty. So we tried really hard to keep it within legs. So you'll see most of those people as someone who is on your leg. I mean, obviously it can't be like that for everybody, but as someone on your team rises up and becomes an admin, they'll most likely be on your day with you, because we're trying to promote layered leadership. So on these days, it doesn't need to stay super strict to the Katie Sullivan schedule. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm Monday, so I'm always posting about charting. Like, we don't want to restrict you guys at all. So these are some post ideas that you can post on your day. Good vibes or positive mindset, training tips, wisdom or experience, being brave and fearless, shout outs or team recognition, team love, specials or sales going on. So like if it's your day and a new product is announced, you're in charge of posting about that. Okay. Motivational speakers, books or YouTubes, corporate posts, tips from top leaders, charting training, LC retention, leadership or team player advice, verbiage for sealing the deal, how to attract PLCs and PDCs, hot posts that are working for you, follow-up tips, faith and inspiration, literally like anything, you know? So, what was I going to say?
The biggest thing is we're going to obviously send this in the chat, but the biggest thing is that just start a group chat with the people that you're paired up with, and you guys figure it out. It doesn't have to be all three of you post that day. Just communicate with each other and say, hey, I got a great one, I'm going to post it at noon, or hey, I got a great one, I'm going to post it at 5. That way it's not back to back to back. And if guess what, if only one post gets posted that day, cool, that's awesome. At least something went up, you know?
Exactly. So it's like totally open. I would say the only thing is, if you all three have something great that you want to post that day, don't post it back to back. Like,
yeah, that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, try to spread it out like morning, afternoon, night. But if you guys all have something great and you want to, that's awesome. If two of you are super busy and only one of you can post, you know, that's great too. So
you always have somebody that covers your back. You know, if I get sick or I'm, you know, busy, you know, I'm like, yo, Karen, can you help me? You know, same thing. Karen will say that to Melissa, and Karen's like, screw you. You know, since somebody has each other's back, it's an accountability. It rises you up as a leader. It's fun and it's exciting. I think it's just something new that'll kind of excite every single one of us as an admin again.
Mm-hmm. And you guys too, if Nicole has something awesome on her page, it is totally okay to copy it and put it on our team page too. Spoiler alert, 95% of the stuff she posts on the page, she's getting from another page that we can see too. Okay, you guys? So it's not a bad thing that we're doing this new team page. I know that we went through a little growing pains to get here, but Nicole had to do the same thing, and she left Christy's page. And this is just what happens. It's a great thing. We have this amazing team vibe, and this page is just going to help it more. So we just really need everyone to put in more, because if we all just put in a little bit, it won't have to all fall on just 2 people or 4 people. Okay, so we really need everyone to step up a little bit as far as posting on your day. Also, like, thank you to Danielle for getting all those albums. Yes.
Yeah, sorry the page was a little crazy for a hot minute, guys, but it was definitely worth it.
Yeah. And if you, I don't know if you noticed, but like there's one of them, like the PDT one, I added like 160 example posts, but maybe on the,
Yeah, thanks, Courtney.
I had to get them all off my buffer.
I didn't do it. Wasn't me.
But if you have time, get some of your sample messages, scripts, verbiage up on those albums. I mean, what I'm going to do personally is, since Wednesday is going to be my day now, I'm going to find a good post for that day, but I'm also going to add whatever good stuff I've saved from Top Burners. I'm going to put those on the page. Every Wednesday, I'm just going to unload and put it on the page. So I don't know if that would work for you guys too, or if just whenever you have time. Obviously, if we just told you a certain assigned day and that day absolutely does not work for you, just get in touch with me and Rachel, and we'll obviously
And we'll post them on the admin chat, guys. If you didn't catch your day or who you're with, we'll post it on the admin chat. Don't worry. We just want to talk to you guys about it first.
Yeah.
We're going to start having people join from the meeting, by the way.
I know. So
End this recording so you can start a new one.
okay. You guys have any questions?